Prince Harry is already back in California. He spent just 28 hours and 42 minutes in London and managed to attend the coronation of his father, King Charles III. After the ceremony, in which Prince Harry was shielded from the cameras by a feather on Princess Anne's hat, he slipped out of Westminster Abbey. He was accompanied by a Metropolitan Police escort and 4 attendants. After a brief goodbye, he headed straight for Heathrow Airport. He boarded the plane for California before King Charles and Camilla had even finished taking their official coronation portraits. Harry's British Airways flight from Heathrow direct to Los Angeles landed just before 6:30 p.m. local time. The idea was that he would return just in time to celebrate his son Archie's 4th birthday. But despite being driven from the airport in a black Range Rover SUV, it is doubtful that he was able to return quickly to his wife and children. Montecito, California, where the family lives, is nearly 160 kilometers from Los Angeles, which is at least a 2-hour drive even at the best of times, given the unpredictability of traffic in Los Angeles. Sources tell the Daily Mail that Harry had no plans to join the procession, take part in a private family dinner, or even appear in any official or unofficial photo. The prince has not been seen since it was revealed that he flew on a scheduled American Airlines flight to Heathrow on Friday morning, while the rest of the family had numerous duties on the eve of the coronation in London. On Saturday morning, he left Frogmore Cottage, the home he and Meghan once shared and where he was almost certainly for the last time. Just before 9:30 in the morning, he got into a BMW with tinted windows and drove to London. He entered Westminster Abbey with his out-of-work cousins, Zara Tindall, Princess Beatrice, and Princess Eugenie. Harry could be seen lurking at the back of the group chatting to Beatrice and her husband, Edoardo Mapelli-Mozzi. Eugenia and her husband Jack Brooksbank, probably now Harry's closest family members, turned to him with wide smiles. But Harry was forced somewhat awkwardly to wander lonely down the nave in full view of the congregation. The prince turned twice, once to the right and then to the left, and smiled at someone he recognized. He calmly took his seat 3 rows from the front row in the south lantern. The first row was reserved for the Prince of Wales, his brother, his wife and their children, and the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh. As the historic ceremony drew to a close, Harry exited through the Great Western Door and, accompanied by the same policeman, headed straight back to Heathrow. Like other out-of-work members of the royal family, Harry was dressed in his morning suit with medals and the Order of the KC-Vio, the Knight Commander of the Royal Victorian Order, which Queen Elizabeth gave him around his neck. 11 hours and 8,755 kilometers away from the London celebrations, he was back in the Golden State, ready to resume his Californian dreams.